Master Builders, and welcome back to Ginny Big's Railway. And today we're going to be looking at Annie and Clarabel. Yes, this is Thomas's faithful coaches, Annie and Clarabel. And as you can see, they have definitely got a bit of a redesign as well. More noticeably the curve at the bottom, but basically the bottom part. The top part, I think it's still the same as the previous one. Apart from they actually got the lovely looking glasses. As you can see, it's on both sides. Unlike my last Annie and Clarabel, I showed you the 80th anniversary, where they only got the windows on the one side. But yes, the quick description of what the actual coach is, which design I have based this on. While trying to pick which one I want to go for, there's so many. There's the TV series, there's the railway series, but even in the railway series, they couldn't make up their mind of what kind of Annie and Clarabel that they want. It's like, there could be multiple doors, multiple windows, less doors, blah blah blah. So, what have I decided to choose? Well, if you might counted the windows, I actually went with the Reverend Audrey's model of Annie and Clarabel. It seems like a decent size for the carriages, and also it's not too long, it's not too short, it's easier to do in block version like this. So I went with that. The only thing that I wish Lego can do is a certain brick. As you can see, most of the windows are studs on the side, but I wish they got a 1x2 in dark orange that's both direction, so pointing that way and that way at the same time. If they do release that type of brick, then this coach will have its final redesign and become a bit more shorter. But into that scenario though, it will have to be this length into that certain piece comes along, and I will go ahead and actually redesign it for the last time. And also the best thing about doing this type of build, because as you can see in the previous one, I have done everything on its side. This one though, you can actually make it seem like somebody's actually opened a window and go, hello. That's my friend Matt. He's the author of these awesome books that are right behind him, or behind us. I put a link down below, or if you want to buy that book. But yes, it says like this will be the carriage, or where me, Matt, and Sam will be. I will open up the roof later to show you the interior. But yeah, we are just messing around in front of Annie. And I do got some funny scenes as well. It's like, as soon as I lift up Clarabel, I can actually show you another reference as well. I'm planning to show, like, put in more figures and have it more, like, filled out. But I haven't got that creative mind yet. So, on the front, this is Clarabel's back, but I thought for the picture or video, I might as well show the front here. But yes, they pretty much do all got the bracket buffers. Hold on, let me just get Annie. Yes, so Annie, quite weighty as well. I've forgotten how weighty she is. She's got bracket buffers, just like the previous Annie and Clarabel. They got these little steps that minifigures then hop on if they actually go from the ground. This is being done by those 2x2 with 2 studs on it. So half of the studs are just tiles and half of it is studs, and that's how you get this lovely effect. Apart from the end where it will be jumper plates. Last one was really because just the length of it, but this is just because of structure. Like, I've got to make sure that when it hits an 8x8 or something like that, it's got to be like stick there so it become more stronger. And yeah, you might just see that they do got the typical wheel arrangement as a normal passenger train that you see from Lego. The wheels are from Bricklander. I will definitely have to research that. But links is down below. They make these type of wheels with spokes. I like that. It's still more better. So if Thomas do decide to take them out, they're not going to drag him along or going to cause any drag. So that is amazing. And also each coach has got this greebling underneath as well. It's like where the generators are and all that. So pretty much it's a one of those attachments clips to attach with these to go along. They just missed the wheels. If I do have to do a redesign, I think the bars will have to be a bit more shorter. I think they are just normal lightsaber bars. You can see some ingots to make some more greebling kind of look. They are basically the same on the other side. Yeah. There's the secret reference. I got Unikitty being sick in one of the carriages. Like, oh, I don't like train travel. Ooh. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, greebling on the bottom. So that is a new achievement because beforehand the coaches never have greebling, and that's my challenge for most rolling stock, is to have greebling on the bottom. So having the carriages with faces is not so hard, but it's so difficult at the same time. You got studs on the side. They doesn't matter what colour because it will never see. But then it's like you can just actually, what am I doing? Breaking Clarabel, well, breaking Annie while I'm at it. I might as well show you the backside. It's like all this is pretty much studs on the side. So it connects there, goes on like go for brick, and then you've got the curves. It's pretty much the same design as the Annie and Clarabel that you saw for the 80th anniversary. I'm trying to fix Annie at the same time as talking. The bracket buffers as well, they are just like Annie and Clarabel from the last video, where they are actually 7 studs wide, because even though the body is 8 studs wide, but because of the curve it got to be 7 studs wide, otherwise it looks a bit awful, and we don't want that. But everything else though is pretty much the same design. The windows is pretty much the same design, apart from that they're a bit more bigger, bolder, and go like that. Every single compartment will have a stud on the side to make up the window section. So pretty much studs on the side, transparent bricks, plate, and then a tile. And then this is just basically a normal window, well, sort of a panel piece that's transparent. That's just make it look like a bigger window. So that's why it's built perfect here. Replicate it 4 times. And then we're pretty much back to the face as well. Me realising that somebody did not got their buffers. And now taking off the roof. The roof is pretty much simple. Loads of smooth curves and also tiles. Got bumps every 6 studs. Apart from this is a 3, and that's a 3, so that would technically be a 6. But yes, normally there will be these 2. That's the minifigure stand. Just make sure it doesn't jump around. There should be one on that side, but of course I forgot to put an extra plate there. But that's because, like I said, I got me, Matt and Sam are in the first compartment checking out the Thomases, going chuff 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 chuff. Sam is just having a sleep just there, like he always did. And the compartment coaches, yeah, apart from the very, very last ones, that you do not get the actual honour of the whacking. But let me just try to show you. There you are. This one I try my best to do the actual whacking, like the bag luggage. So that's why I got these not bracket pieces. It's like no. Let me see if I can take one out. One of these pieces normally shown like this, like an L thing. So you put the studs there, and yeah, it's been flipped upside, like on its side, to create like that. I think just seeing like that, you can just see how the chair is done as well. It's all the chairs are dark red, unlike the other ones I showed you is red. And they're pretty much in jumper plates first, and it's like come out a little bit. This is just normal plate now, and then normal tiles, and then it says like you've got studs on both sides, happening both sides. Bracket. These are actually bracket pieces up here. They're actually like mixed up a little bit so they can actually go on both sides. Let's try and put this back now. And then you've got the books, the baggage racks as well. That's actually quite a good detail that I have got. Got like different characters. You can see Unikitty's unicorn part is actually like on the floor. That's because the roof is a bit too tall. But yeah, pretty much everything in Annie is pretty much duplicated quite a lot. And let's put the roof back on. And now let's check out Clarabel, because you might notice in Clarabel that this whole section at the back is all bricked up. That is because this is where the guards compartment will be. So let's pick up Clarabel. It's both the same on both sides. And if I pick up the roofs, as you can see, the guards get a sofa on one side, but then nothing in the west. I'm hoping to put some interior inside here, but at the moment though, nobody's not going to see it, so it's really much pointless. But, and there's buffer. As you can see, the rest of the carriages got compartments. I love the fact that this is like the third time now or fourth time I got to pick up the buffer. And pretty much nothing else really against like to show. It's like guard compartment is a bit empty. The one sad part about the guards compartment is that I cannot open the door. Maybe I could actually get away with doing that, I suppose, but then yeah, in my previous Annie Club, or when they got like straight bodyworks instead of curve, I could actually pose a guard popping out, looks like she's about to blow the whistle. So either I can redesign Clarabel to have that kind of function, or not do that at all, because I got funny scenes as well, like Unikitty's being sick and all that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I have to talk about today. And I better wrap this soon because the coaches are keeping falling apart now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and I hope you see you again soon. I think the next one will definitely have to be Percy. Apart from that though, see you everybody, and see you in the next video. Bye!